Supreme, my people, supreme, 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 my people, supreme, supreme rising, supreme rising, supreme rising, supreme, my people, supreme. Yizzo, Yizzo, supreme, my people, supreme rising, supreme, 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 supreme abundance, supreme abundance, supreme abundance, my people, supreme. Can y'all hear me? We good? Can y'all hear me? We good? We good? Supreme, supreme, supreme. We good? Yizzo, Yizzo, supreme, supreme, y'all, supreme, supreme. Yizzo, Yizzo. I can hear peace, peace, everyone. Abundance, abundance. I value you. I appreciate you. I am you, you are me. We are one. Supreme abundance, 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 my brothers and sisters. Abundance, rainbows, abundance, abundance, abundance. Peace, appreciation, and value to all, to all. No one has told you this morning or this sunrise. I'm telling you, you hear it right now from your brother, your son. I value you. I appreciate you. You are unique, beautiful. You are amazing. You are the truth individually, and we're even more powerful collectively. Abundance, my people, abundance. Now, the reason why you see the title of the video, the sun is burning, because it is burning. I want to tell you, I was sitting here, laying here in a hammock, and the sun is right there. And I had my feet, and I noticed as the sun was getting higher and higher, the intensity of the sun is burning the skin. And I want to tell you, like, I'm a hydrocarbonated being. I feel the burn on my skin. It's not burning me like it's unbearable, but it's like, yo. And what makes it even more bad is when you have clothes on, because look, I, I have these socks on, right, and I'm laying back, and the sun, I can't see because all the way everybody typing, but the sun is right there, and it's like it's beaming directly on me. But my feet, where it was at, and I just had my sock. I don't know what I put my socks on. I just put them on. As a matter of fact, it was chilly in there. I don't like to walk on a cold floor, and anyway, and I came out here and I felt the heat going through my socks like it was literally a iron. Somebody put a hot iron on the bottom of my feet, and literally, I'm like, whoa. So I'm gonna say this, right? And I'm gonna say this, and a lot of people, now are starting to see this, what I mean, more realistically. And I only had my hand up here because you know how you feel comfortable when you're relaxing. Wow, I just seen a whole huge black ship literally out the corner of my eye. Just it's circling. It's circling a whole black ship. It's see. You ever look out the corner of your eye, you see something moving out the corner of your eye in the sky, you think it's not nothing, or you think it was a bug or a bird. In the sky, there are black ships. I told y'all, I'm seeing them. I didn't see these. I seen them before. I seen them, but it's a multitude of black ships in the sky. It's a multitude of black ships now in the sky. You have you have our brothers and sisters that look like what you would call Silver Surfer that's moving around that I show y'all in the sky all the time. But now you have black ships. They look black, and I see them. I see them moving in the sky. And when I was sitting here talking just now, it came over out of my right eye, and when I looked up, it's like they fade out of the dimension, like out of your visual. Um, and then when I turn back over here, then I see it again moving around. Because see, they don't give off. You don't give off skin color. You give off chakra colors. And today, I was sitting out here, and I was going through, like, I read the messages. Sometimes I was reading the messages, and I had took a screenshot of Gina Marie video, and the title of the video, it said the the changes are happening fast, or something like that. Which I understand, they look at my videos because they respect my intuition, regardless of the fact that they respect my knowledge that I am learning when it comes to anatomy, and they don't like to hear that. But they respect my intuition, because if you look at any of my videos, at the very beginning, yes, I was angry. That's what you call growing. See, I didn't, I was just upset. All I saw was what white folks did to us, what you would call white people, and it's not them. You know what I mean? You can't be angry at them. You know what I mean? You could be disappointed in their actions towards you, but you can't be angry at them. So you got to look at yourselves. So, but over the last 3 years, them looking at my videos, they respect, especially over the last 2 years, they respect my intuition. They respect that. See, a lot of people, of our people, they look at sometimes me as angry or upset. But see, what they don't know, what other races do know, is that that's passion. Other races just try to cover it up sometimes. Oh, that's anger, this, that, and third. But they know that's passion. They know that he has every right to feel that way, because he should wake up every day knowing what he know, and be could be a serial killer, an outright killer. But he doesn't preach that. He doesn't promote that, and nobody in my camp does that. Nobody around my camp do it. Jenny Marie, I've been with y'all for about 3 years now. Years out, and and I don't promote. I don't believe in violence. I don't promote that shit. Nor do I. Is no. The reason why we're in this situation is because of lies, and lies turn into violence. That's the reason why all this is taking place in the first place. So truth doesn't create violence. That's why you don't see me walking around talking about no weapons. You don't see me with no weapons. You see me with books, images, and me speaking from my soul. That's what you hear me. That's what you see me doing, and they respect that. They respect that. So, and more importantly, other races of people, they understand, and I get plenty of messages from other races of people. I get white people talk to me, call me on the phone. White people have sent me messages, and I have responded, and I have talked to them. In fact, anybody that actually called my phone or called that number, that customer service number, I talk to everybody. I may not be able to talk to you for as long, but I talk to everybody. I'm the most accessible person that what you would consider, because YouTube and Instagram is lying about the followers and subscribers that I have. So let's just start with that. I'm the most I'm probably the most um accessible out of everybody that's hot on YouTube right now, or in the social media. Like, you can honestly call, like, yo, what's up, Kala? I may not be able to talk to you for a long time, but I speak to everybody. And sometimes it's to my own detriment, because people will talk to me on the phone, or call me on the phone, and then they develop a relationship with me through the phone, and then they'll feel some type of way if I don't answer, or if I don't respond to them, and at any particular time or moment. So it's a gift. It's like it's like a double-edged sword for me. I can't win. You see what I'm saying to you? And I hope people really realize that. Like, if me and you talk on the phone, like, understand something. Kala has. Do you not know? I was out here. Let me tell you what I was doing. How many men right now can sit there and tell me that they were doing this morning? I came outside in the sun. I actually reflected on all the things that had went on and transpired in my life over the last maybe 30 days. I sat right here underneath the sun, looked up at the sun, and tears started falling out my eyes. I just started crying. I started thinking about the children. I started thinking about the value and appreciation that the sun has always shined on me. The sun has always shined on me, never turned his back on me. I've turned my back on the sun. I've turned my back on nature, but Mother Earth, Mother Nature never turned her back on us. How ungrateful could I have been? And then what do I do? What did I do to deserve this enlightenment? You see, I ask myself these questions. What did I do to deserve this enlightenment? I didn't like reading books. I didn't like school. I was going along with the flow like majority of everybody else. What did I do to deserve this? I know that I have an amazing, genuine heart. Anybody come around me, you got better when you was around me. You was better when you was around me. Point blank and simple. When I come around you or you come around me, let me explain something to you. You either gonna be left at the same frequency you at by your choice, or you gonna raise your frequency. That's point blank and simple. That's point blank and simple. You ain't gonna come around me and feel all mad and soaking down and upset and all that bullshit. No, all that's gonna be gone. You either gonna feel the same when you leave, or you gonna feel better. That's it. And my mission is every time I come around, no matter where I go, you know the saying, everything you touch turn to gold. That's what I want to do. You should want to do that. You should want to do that. Everything you touch, you should want to turn it to gold. You should want to turn it to the most, to bring it to its highest um, natural element, so it can express itself at its highest frequency. Yes, you should. Instead of saying you turn to gold or this, that, and the third, everything you touch, you should be like that with trees. Trees feed the entire planet, and a tree don't ask you for nothing. Trees feed the entire planet. They don't ask you for shit in return. Talk to me. So that's how I feel. And I was out here, man, the tears was falling out my eyes as the sun was beaming down on me. And I was just saying, like, and I do remember the things that I did do to in life, that I always was good to people, no matter what the case may be, and people may have crossed me, whatever the case may be, but I still ask myself, like, what did I do to deserve this? And I push myself harder every day to be better, to show myself worthy of this. Because just like I didn't like going to school, and I'm like, man, this shit seemed confusion to me, and I just can't get this shit, right? It's the same way it sounds to motherfuckers. It sounds to people that can't wake up, that can't see the illusion that they're living under, that they are participating in. In fact, they not only are they participating in it, but they are the ones that's giving it life, because you project. You don't see anything. You project what you are seeing. So we are the ones that are giving it life. You know how hard it is to tell a joker that the calendar is made up? You know how hard it is to tell somebody their birthday is made up? Just that alone. And I'm sitting here looking at English or history, and I'm like, this shit sounds confusing. And here it is. They can't even grasp the clock and the calendar that is fictitious. Now tell me, was I the retarded one? This is what I'm saying. We have to ask ourselves these type of questions. More importantly, I ask myself that question. Was I the retarded one? Or was I around a bunch of retarded motherfuckers that was trying to make me retarded? You gotta ask that question. This is what tears came out my eyes. Are we serious here? You can't even tell a joker that you don't even like meat. It's the peppers, it's the seasoning that you are putting on the meat that make you like the meat. You a liar, man. All right, but this is what you do. Don't put, now onions come from the earth. Peppers, onions, you know, tomatoes, lettuce. Don't put none of that on there. You understand what I'm saying? And cook it and then eat it. And tell me what you think. You can't even. Now, hold on for 1 second. The same joker that made fun of me for not having a bachelor's, a master's, an associate's degree can't get over the simple fact that he's performing cannibalism. He or she is performing cannibalism. I don't get it. I truly don't get it. So, down VA, this is Norfolk VA. I want to tell my brothers and sisters down Norfolk VA, the heat is on. What made me say this video right now, because I want everyone to know one thing. And I want you to hear this, because I know why YouTube shadow ban the shit out of my videos. I know. But I want everybody to know one thing. It's a reason why they started pushing climate change and started passing bills for climate change this year. Everyone in America, people on the West Coast is already feeling it. I want to say what's up to my man Unc Juice of Life. Unc Juice of Life, one love, value you, Yizzo, because he's in Cali right now. Let me tell you what he does. He's been recording like he do juices, organic juices, but he sell them outside where they do yoga in the park. That's my man Shiz, where they do yoga in the park. So they do yoga now, mind you, in California, they doing yoga in the park. Noon, like around in the morning, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, it start around that time, I guess, or 8, 9, whichever time. However, right now, he's been sending me the videos, you know, because he sells his juice out there, and I'll be supporting you, one love, man. And I seen the crowd, right? Guess how it looked today? Guess how it looked today? They are underneath the shade. Now, obviously, when I say they do yoga in the park, I don't knock my sisters. I value you. I appreciate you because this comes from you. Everything is you taught them. However, we don't get our sisters don't get our sisters and gather them together and say, come on, let's go to the park and do yoga. Let's go grind. Let's go ground our feet in the dirt together, sisters. Come on. You can walk out your door and you can go to your neighbor, go to every female on your block. Some of them are going to say no, but then some of them will say yes. But you're afraid of what the response going to be. You don't want to hear no. For what? Okay, this is how I feel. You don't want to feel like you Joe. You my sister. Let's go do some yoga. Let's go get this inflammation and stress and everything that they are adding, these particulates that's in the air. Let's get this out of us. Come on, I know how to do it. I can help you. Let's walk through it. So anyway, in California, they all was out there doing, yoga in a whole park. It was a park full of them too. And it's empty. So I want y'all to know one thing. Whatever right now China is experiencing, wow. Wow. Okay. But whatever China is experiencing, the flip-flops melting, sticking to the ground, they can't come outside, they running from when the sun is out. Whatever China is feeling, it's coming to the US next year. You're gonna feel the intensity this year, and you're feeling it now, because you notice they let me walk underneath the shade, let me stay here. But nah, it ain't get there yet. It's coming though. It ain't get there yet. There's levels to it, and it's coming. It's coming from China, Europe, and then the United States. Let me. Oh, that's next door. China, Europe, and then the United States. That's how it's coming. And the heat is on the West Coast, but it's not heat like that yet. Not yet. And this winter, I don't care what the temperatures outside is going to be. The sun is still going to intensify, just like I feel it right now. I literally feel the sun on my arm, on my forehead. I literally feel the rays of the sun. I literally feel it. Like, it's like, I don't know, I can't explain it, how it's a feeling that you, like, when the sun is just beaming on you, it's a feeling on your skin that I just can't explain it, but it's definitely there. And I can feel it, that it's changed. Like, whatever was going on with the sun, it has intensified. And the skin, and it's going to show. It's going to start to show. It's already showing, but it's going to start to show. And so this is why the climate change bill had to pass. This is why I think, in all actuality, a lot of people want to put this off until, like, I told y'all I said this, and some people jump on me, Kalal, you said dates before. I never said dates. I said dates of what things that took place. I never said dates about what's going to active DNA, this, that, and the third. My DNA already active. The first part of activating your DNA is coming into knowledge of self and speaking with no fear. See, when your DNA activate, you know you don't die. So you speak with no fear and you have no filter. You're not looking for friends because you know it's not just people here on this planet. You have a whole universal family, bro. You looking for the little 3 people in your crowd. You don't want to lose the 5 family members. I love my family members, so I don't want to speak truth around them, bro. You have a whole fucking universal family. Stop playing with me. That's way more intelligent than the ones that are sitting around you right now. That will do you better than the ones that are around you. So your test is, are you willing to hold on to dead? Because one minute you believe you don't die, and the next minute you believe that you do die. You believe, you say you don't believe, you say you believe that you don't die, but the actions that you display are actions of you do die. So which one the fuck is it? Do you die or do you don't? Because if you don't die, then your actions would be completely different. You would display them completely different. So which one do you do? Huh? Which one is it? Huh? Confusing. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all a story, right? A brother told me this story. Y'all remember that group that was going out, they dressed in all black and they had the guns and stuff. They were showing up to different states, different cities that they was abusing, black people. They called I forgot what it was called, but I respect the group. They did their thing, whatever the case may be, right? But let me tell you the difference when I be telling you about fear. Listen, when they locked the head boy up, now mind you, they had captains or generals in each state, and everybody stayed in communication with one another. But when they locked the head boy up, why all of them delete the accounts and shit and disappear? The generals. See, this is what I'm talking about. The head versus the body. See, my crew that I want to develop and people that I want to have, we all gonna be the motherfucking head. Ain't nobody gonna be the body. See, that's the difference. I want all heads around it. So when people walk up and they be like, who the leader here? Everybody stand the fuck up. Who we all are. What you want? Fuckers you talking about? Ain't one person gonna stand up and be like, what's up, man? No, we all gonna stand the fuck up at one time. Yo, who run things here? And we all stand the fuck up. What's up? Wow, what's the problem? What do you want? You feel me? That's power. And ain't no motherfucking power in having a bunch of grown ass men that heart only beating because one motherfucker heart is beating. That ain't no power. The white man know this already. Why you think he ain't never come at them people and be like, yo, they in all black, going to city with guns, go ahead, let that shit go down. We gonna take the head off and let's see what the rest of them do. Fold. And I'm not knocking y'all, I'm just being real. I don't want them type of people around me. I don't want that type of people around me. I value them. I appreciate them. They came and did the time what they needed to do. But who needs those type of people? I want fearless galactic beings around me that know, not believe, but know and trust one another. What's wrong with you? Because you have that, they don't know who the head is. And more importantly, they are afraid because now the head can be a 3-year-old motherfucking little kid, nigga, and I can't. The head can be a 3-year-old kid, and my motherfucking can't. Fuck wrong with you? We all the same in this joint. Because when we raising our babies up, we letting them know from the door, you don't die. And we training them as if they don't die. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? We gonna guide our children as if they don't die. We ain't guiding our children, oh, please, it hurt. That's what's wrong with you. That's temporary. That's nothing. You fell, you scraped your knee, get the fuck up, do some push-ups. Let's read this book and let's move forward. Let's go. We ain't going, we ain't doing none of that no more. Go look at what the Chinese, how they raise their children. Listen, they all got that from us because the Chinese know that these motherfuckers don't die. Nigga, well, hold on for 1 second. They know, or Japanese. Let's start with that. The Chinese know that we don't, all of them know we don't die, but they try to practice our shit and say that, hey, we don't die either. The Chinese know that. The Asians know that. The white man know that. We know we don't die. They know about reincarnation. Why you think they? Why you? If they didn't think, if they didn't believe in reincarnation, why the fuck are they trying to transfer consciousness into a robot, nigga? What's wrong with you? If they didn't know about reincarnation, why are they trying to transfer consciousness into machines, bro? What's wrong with you? You don't see that? Come on, man. But I just tell y'all that, like Mr. M, listen, y'all don't gotta do the UV readings no more. I don't give a damn if you do them or not. I'm gonna tell you right now, the best thing that y'all can do is stay out of the sun. I'm being honest with you. Stay from underneath the sun. That's all I can tell people. You can get mad at me all you want. The changes that are happening with your molecules inside of your body is happening way faster than what you think it is. And I'm just telling y'all that. One day, one of y'all gonna wake up and you can't move your arm. Your face is gonna be stuck. Your head. Look, there was a guy the other day that sat out in the sun for a beach on a beach, and his head was swollen. His brain. They don't want to tell you if his brain swelled up. So they're gonna tell you the durameter of the head of the skull swelled up. No, the fucking thing. That's a bone, nigga. The brain, the fluid. You have fluid. You know what happens? What happens when you stick your finger on a fire and it burns? What's the first thing that happens? A blister. And what they tell you to rub on a blister? Some butter, some cold water. Yo, y'all, YouTube, let me tell y'all why y'all got a problem with me. Because Instagram got me blocked. So normally I would be doing this on Instagram. And when I go live on YouTube, I normally go down and I like to show a lot of receipts to back up what I'm saying. But see, I can't vent right now and touch the people that need to hear positive, inspirational talk. I can't touch them on Instagram right now because someone wanted to use a bully tactic and report me because they wanted to use a steal tactic. Ain't that some shit? Like, you know what I'm talking about, people. Like, people will order a shirt through through PayPal and then tell PayPal they ain't got it. You know what I mean? Report it, want to get this is the stuff that black people do to black people. So-called black people. Matter of fact, this is what black people do to so-called black people. That's all. We steal and take from each other. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sitting here making thousands of dollars. Like, I'm sitting here promoting shirts. I'm still going to work every day. I'm going to work every day. You see me open up a store to put a fucking clothing line in it? Do you see me walking around? When y'all see me in them videos, right? Do people be asking me, Kalai, when you come in, bring some shirts to sell? I'm like, I don't got no shirts. I gotta call, y'all gotta order it on the website or go through it. I don't be thinking about that. Yeah, I do. I support it. And I promote it sometimes, but do you see me out there? I got a medical jacket on. I got a medical jacket on and books and images. And none of those images have to do with promoting of I am multidimensional. None of that. So why you want to steal from me? Why you want to harm me? Some hurtful stuff, man. I tell y'all, man, you have decided out there some of the things that our people do. It's just, But the sun is separating us, my brothers and sisters. Not no hatred. You can call it what you want. It is what it is. The sun, the intensity of the sun has turned up. Even when I'm touching this right here, like I can feel the intensity of the sun. We all can sit here and ignore it, but I'm gonna tell you, this is why the climate change bill they're passing it, because I believe after this winter solstice, the intensity of the sun is going to increase so much that, no disrespect to Stevie Wonder, but he will be able to see the changes or the differences in between us and them. Now, hold on. Now, normally when Kalai say some shit like that, like, yo, you normally be right. So, that's mindful what I said. I believe after this winter solstice, even though before the winter solstice, the intensity of the sun, the way you're going to feel it's going to be maybe it's going to be cool in certain areas, but it doesn't make a difference. The intensity of the sun. The intensity of the sun is the difference. Don't make the news reporter will tell you. Any meteorologist will tell you the temperature has nothing to do with the intensity of the sun. So make that very clear. So you you're gonna see all the way up until December, and then right after December, when the sun starts to raise from the uh, back back up north, what they would say, to over the northern equator, you're going to we're going to feel the difference in the sun. And not only that, we're going to start to see the residual effects that the sun is having along with rare iron oxide dust. We're going to see that. Let me say this to you. I already see it. So you may not see it, but I already see it. But you're going to see it for the blind, the ones that are completely blind. You're going to see it. And what else I want to say? I done showed y'all Taiwan and China is a joke. What else I want to speak about? What else I want to talk about? Oh, this is one of the last things that I want to speak about. For the biracial babies out here, right? Listen, if you watch any of my videos, especially on Instagram, and I spoke about that shit, I don't agree with it. And more importantly, I don't agree with it if the parents are not together anymore. If you got together because this person looked good to you or this person freaked you better than the other, and then you end up having what you would call a biracial baby, and now y'all not together, y'all ought to be ashamed of yourselves. And I want to tell you that. Get mad at me all you want for speaking reality, but you ought to be ashamed of yourselves. So let's just start with that. Now, to go forward with that, you literally put your child in a complete awkward position, especially right now. And then not only that, you put your children in a position that they don't even want to talk to you because you're going to continue to fucking lie to them that they come and talk to me about the shit. And I don't know what to fully say though. I mean, I say the truth, but I'm not the one listen, just like the Asian race, the Arab race, and the white race was created in the lab, there are other species or races of people that were created off of the mutation of them raping. So y'all gotta understand that. So it's been some creating shit on this planet. That had nothing to do with universal law. This is what I'm saying to you. So biracial children are the new species on the planet. I don't know what to tell y'all. And it's sad because it's hurtful. This is really hurtful at a time like this. It is. Man, listen, man. And then y'all want to paint me out to be so rude because I'm telling you the truth. Because I'm telling you, let me say this to you. The sun don't vibe with love. I don't know what the fuck people telling y'all. The sun don't bang with love. The sun bang with truth. I'm just trying to tell you that. And truth lies in what? Your DNA and RNA. It doesn't lie in your vernacular. Because this shit can tell a lie. So that tongue can be twisted. You can use that tongue to twist up shit and can cast spells. You understand what I'm saying to you? You can use your fingers sometimes to cast spells and do certain things to people. But I can tell you what you can't do. You can't use them blood cells to cast spells or tell a mother French toast lie. That's the issue. Whoa, I just had to move my foot. Let me take this fucking sock off. Seriously. Yo, your motherfucking clothes catching fire on it. I said, let me take my sock off. Whoa. Listen, people, I literally think I'm playing. Look. I had to take my sock off, people. My feet was sitting just like this. My feet was sitting just like that the whole time. And you know what? Now that I noticed something, watch this, people. Come on. Watch this here. Watch this here. All unnatural things, like even this hammock, is burning up. I just took my sock off and my feet feel completely different. I had to take my sock off because my sock was on fire, literally burning my feet. I took my sock off and literally I'm chilling. Yo, we great come up out of these clothes. This shit is no good. It's lining inside of this fabric that is no good for your skin. I'm telling y'all, my people, this I just literally had this epiphany just now. And look, everywhere I move my foot on this hammock, it's hot. But now that my foot is open to the sun, I don't feel any burning. And I'm saying to myself, why do I feel that down there and my face and my arms is directly in the sun and I don't feel none of that? People, it's gonna get serious. Outside furniture on listen, black people don't have outside furniture and we do have outside furniture. We got the shit chained down and it ain't nothing, it ain't like we in the city. You know what I'm saying? So but for the people that do have outdoor furniture, your beach chairs and stuff like that that sit out in the sun, that you have that opportunity, you know what I mean, because our brothers and sisters rarely get that opportunity. How the wear and tear on it right now? Huh? From the sun. You got to pull it in the shade. Remember, you was able to leave your stuff out in the yard. You know what I mean, and let it sit out in the sun and get ready. Call your friends over. You call John and Paul and Sarah and Lisa. You come over. You have your little wine and you'll laugh about your little court cases if you're lawyers. You'll laugh about some of your medical cases. You're like, wow. You know what I mean? They'll laugh about some of the police reports. Like, damn, look at these people. You would just laugh at it, you know what I mean? Joke. And when you would drive your little Mercedes, your little BMWs, when you pull up to the gas stations or your little electric cars. Look at Tesla. Gave you an electric car, they telling you to cut back on electricity. Yo, black people, we fucking crazy as shit. Black people riding around in a Tesla just to say they got a Tesla. You can't charge the motherfucker. You only can go a certain distance with the damn car. And now it's so many reports that come out like that's the worst piece of shit in history. Like you was better off getting a 1760 Dodge. Oh my gosh. Oh man, even the buttons on my pants, like you was better off just getting a 1760 Dodge. I'm being honest, like seriously. So, you know what I mean? The time you go on your little vacations, sit back and go out in the yard and tell me how that furniture is handling the sun. Tell me how that deck furniture is holding up. In fact, if you got your deck done, tell me how that's handling up. Tell me how that's starting to look. Hmm? Don't worry about it. I know already. Nobody will live comfortable on this planet no more. Not even the ones that wanted to be dead. No one will live comfortable on this planet. No one that even the ones that capitulated or joined this system. You will not live comfortable on this planet. You see, what I'm doing right now is comfortable to me. But with 99.9% of people out here, what they do in this world, this right here don't is not comfortable to them. So you got to get back to this. You got to get back to just hear that in the background. Hear that? You got to get back to that. Are you able to get back to that? Can you do that? That's what you got to get back to. And if you can't get back to that, you need action. You need to be the man. You need to be the woman. You need to be you need to be the eye. Everybody needs to see and look at you. Sure, everybody is looking at you. You have no idea. You know the type of attention that you people are getting right now? The ones that want that attention. You know what I mean? You know how they be running around. They want that. They want that celebrity attention. Do you know the type of attention that you're getting right now? Yeah, you don't even know the type of attention that you're getting right now. Do you not know? Yo, you rappers, all the ones that what I mean, entertainers and shit, basketball players and football players. How many? I done showed you videos that your brothers and sisters sitting in the shadow above the stadium looking down at the football game. Your bro, two Mr. MB33. A lady was at a football game. She was always at the top bleachers. She was recording. They was sitting in the shadow in the dark, watching the video game, watching the football game. If I do believe it was the Carolina Panthers game, I do believe. Sitting there watching this shit, looking at you. You have no idea the type of attention that you are getting right now. You have to ask yourself, what type of attention is it though? Huh? When they look at you, do they see red? Or when they look at you, do they see green, purple? Huh? Do they see you changing colors? Hmm? Do they see you changing colors? Based off the environment that you are in and your people are in? Or do they just see you as one color because you all about yourself? You're selfish. You want everyone to look directly and see you and you and only. You see, that's why it's so easy for us to die as a species. Because if they knock you off, then what about the other people? See, the key is to breathe life and educate everyone. Not educate, remind everyone. So that way they don't know who to knock off because they can't. You see, you can't go to a beehive in South America and a beehive in North America and think that you're gonna change them. No, they on one accord. They on one accord. So, I value my people. This is an amazing time to be alive. This is an amazing time. I just wanted to say out here in Virginia, like the sun, I don't feel this. I don't feel this type of sun right here in Philly. I don't know what maybe is, I don't know, but it's this the intensity of the sun has increased. Maybe because I'm not home and we're going right now from August until September. And maybe when I get home, I still feel, but one thing for certain and 10 things for sure, they spray down here all the time. And I see nothing but ships in the sky down here. I see huge ships in the sky. I see huge ships in the sky, big ass ships. And they just be moving slow across the sky. And I don't see this much action in Philly. I will tell you that. I don't see this much action in Philly. And I also got to remember that it's by the water too. That plays a role. That plays a major role. And I'm right down here by the Virginia Beach, so that plays a role. But I would tell y'all though, like I've never seen this much activity. You know, matter of fact, I'll tell you when the last time I saw this is when I went to South Carolina. When I went to Myrtle Beach. Again, look at the people that was down there and where I was at. It was a lot of activity. But this here, like, is going down. It definitely is. For those that believe at one point in time that there's a war in the heavens, still think it's a war going up there, huh? When I show y'all the ships moving in the sky, do they look like they fighting? When I show y'all the ships moving in the sky, do they look like they fighting? Hmm? I see practice runs. I see having fun. I don't see fighting though. I don't see none of that shit. Y'all see fighting? If there was a war in the heavens, I guess they still bugs on my screen that move like that. Huh. And that everybody now is starting to pick up. It's a video that I can't wait to play. I forgot to play it the other day. It was a whole fleet of our brothers and sisters, and they all was moving in one direction, like you ever see a flock of birds? They was moving like that, and then they all came to like a complete stop, and then did a 90-degree turn, and they all went shoo. Yo, let me explain something to you. When you can move like that, you honestly believe that? Hold on, they have ships that move in the ocean, in water. Go in the water. Next time you go swimming, try to throw a punch in the water. They have ships that's moving in the water at 160 miles per hour. 170 miles per hour. No, excuse me. I apologize. That's an insult. 170,000 miles per hour. My apologies. 160,000 miles per hour to 170,000 miles per hour in the water, my people. This is in the water. Try to run in the water. And there it is. They have machines that are moving in the water at 170,000 miles per hour per second, whatever per second or hour, whatever it is. Are you serious? Who the hell, you really believe that there is a war? First of all, let me ask you a question. If I had that type of technology, machines that are moving from pole to pole in a blink of an eye, moving that fast underwater, why would I need to keep myself in the dark from you? You have nothing down here that can deal with me. Why do I need to keep myself in the dark from you? Why? If it was a war in the heavens, I did this shit. And look at my advanced technology. You and slaves. And I'm telling you, you slaves. It's nothing you can do about it. I'm confused here. Is it starting to register to you now? If it was a war in the heavens, right? And they possess that type of technology, I wouldn't have to have you fight wars for me. I would make you dig gold. I would make you eat shit the whole entire time. I'm completely in total control. You see my ship? One of my ships can move from the North Pole to the South Pole before you can snap your fingers, or even before you can blink. What makes you think that I would, what? People, do this make sense to you? Just think about what I'm saying here. How could there be a war in the heavens when that is that type of technology that's moving around in the sky? Ask yourself a question. If you took over a block, right? Wouldn't you be showing how powerful you are? That's your fucking neighborhood. It's my block. It's my planet now. I won this shit. I'm not worrying about nobody coming here. It's my shit. Or am I lying to you about who I am and about my ability? And am I using what they're doing and saying it's my shit? Am I using what they're doing and saying it's my shit? And I have the ability by mixing shit in there, like showing you a fucking walking robot and transferring consciousness, by growing a baby in an incubator, by telling you we flew to the moon. What? What? Why would I need to do all that if it was a war in the heavens? Why ought to do? And I won. I won the war. You know how I know I won the war? Because I run this planet. I have everybody doing what I want them to do, even enslave a group of people. Huh? And the people are now waking up to see that they were pawns that I was using. So why would they wouldn't have to wake up to that, because they would know from the very beginning. You're slaves. This is what you're going to do. And if you disobey what the fuck I'm saying, we're going to zap your ass and get you out of here. You can't tell me they wouldn't think like that if they didn't have the ability to do it. You can't tell me they wouldn't do it if they didn't have the ability. You can't tell me they wouldn't do it if they didn't, if they did have the ability to do it. If they had the ability to do it, they would do it. You know how I would tell you? You know how I know that? Why the fuck are they taking children at such a high rate? 8 million children go missing a year. Why are they going at such a high rate? Why? Why? Stop the lying, people. Y'all better stop lying. Let me tell you something. Every word that any carbonated being spill out of his mouth will be held accountable for his shit. So you keep on lying to our people talking about it was a fucking war in the heavens. You keep on talking that bullshit when it's overwhelming evidence that these people couldn't even scratch our fucking. These entities that created these people ain't even. Hold on. Oh. Hold on. These entities ain't even. These entities couldn't even. Ain't even worth the fucking. The pig slop. They not even on your level. They ain't even worth pig slop, people. That's how this is these entities. I'm not even talking. See, listen, let me explain something to you. I'm not even talking about the artificial race. I'm not talking about y'all. I'm talking about your creators that's sitting in the shadows. They ain't shit. They not even intelligent enough to deal with us. These niggas, they jokers to me. They clowns. Pindar, Moloch, fake Queen Elizabeth, Jacob Rothschild, they all puppets, man. They suckers, man. They foolish, they suckers, man. Well, because they got gold and thousands of dollars of fake money that they made up. They stole the gold from you, people. You showed them and taught them everything that they know. As far as you didn't teach white people, you taught the lizards was the entities on the planet was always around. Just like Transformers, they showed you this in Transformers when the African people came upon what Transformers, tall giants. We saw lizards. We walked amongst them. And then when the sky, our brothers and sisters would move, or the sky would be different, which is, we leaving from heaven, which we all knew. Everyone still mingled and talked to each other. We knew this. But to sit there and think, like, are you serious? How the hell is somebody gonna create a financial system that they don't have the same question that I have for you, Paul or John, that's a police officer or a doctor or a nurse, the same question I got for fucking fake ass Royal Elizabeth and her dumb ass family. Where y'all niggas come from? And matter of fact, that's my question to them. I don't even, y'all pawn, all the rest of them pawn. Where you come from? You know what I'm saying? Elizabeth, where you come from? Jacob Rothschild, David Rockefeller, where y'all come from? Clowns, y'all jokers. You can't kill me. I gotta give you permission to do that. You already know this. Suckers, people. These are suckers. These are foolish, these are foolish, primitive. I don't want to call them creatures. They're entities. I mean, they have a right to live. We created them. But they're gonna have a right to go to that fucking pit that we're gonna put them at too. See what happens when we let you out? You do exactly what we expected you to do, dummies. See what happens when we let you out? You do exactly what we expected you to do, dummies. So it just be real. And everybody is now starting to see that this is unfolding right in front of your face. You understand? And the truth is more disturbing than the lie. We out here paying for food and shit and paying for... Who would create something like that? Something that can be here for a long period of time. That's it. You think they really passed down this shit? Nah, bro, they didn't pass this shit down. You got a small family member on here, about 13 people around this man. 13 people that probably increased their numbers in a little bit more than that to a bigger family. And they created a whole bunch of other life that's underground. That's it. Simple as that. They're not a big unit, man. But they have intelligence. And they know how to manipulate energy. And they understand frequencies. So if they do that, if they understand that, then of course they can give you the impression or the image of that they are gods, but they're not. They're actually they are gods. They're dogs. Yeah, they're dogs, straight to the ground, face down on the ground. That's where they belong at, and that's where they will be at, face to the ground. They not. You know why? You know why the slave master told you that you couldn't look them in the eye. They tell you that's disrespectful when you look them in the eye, because we never told them they couldn't look us in the eye. They just couldn't look us in the eye. Hey, nigga, you feel me? I'm letting y'all know this, people. Y'all don't know how beautiful and how fucking powerful you are, man. Go look at the movie Rapture. I told y'all that movie. You go look at the movie, our brothers and sisters, pure white, and motherfuckers couldn't see them. They was like, just pull up. Matter of fact, you ain't even gotta look at the movie because it's a slow movie. I like it because it tells you about everything. It's symbolic. I'll just put it to you like that. I like the movie. Most people ain't gonna like it, but people that know what's going on, they'll like it because they be like, damn, look at Pindar Moloch. Add it again. Putting the truth right in front of your face and you refuse to look at it. But anyway, yeah, they couldn't look at us. Nobody can't look. When we're in our higher self, you can't look at us. We give off so much of a high, bright light. and high energy frequency. Can't look at us. That's why they told you in the slave movie, man. Everything that this lizard felt like but that was happening. Everything that these people on this planet felt like we did to them, like these entities. They feel like Earth is a slave ship. They feel like they can't. They wanna move about like you. They wanna do what you do. That's why they play God. They mimic everything that you did. Everything that's on this planet, they graft they graft genetics from. They took genetics from it and created something similar to it. That's it. Everything to try to be you. This is what you don't understand. These and it's not. Listen, it's not necessarily the artificial race. It's their creators. He wanted to be a god. He wanted to be looked and viewed like you do. But you don't. You never wanted to be viewed that way. It's just you're just a creator. But we created a species that would be directly in his ego, and we knew what it would do. So I just want y'all to know that's why we had police guards here all the time, because we created something that had no limits on how far it would go. Think about that. We created something that had no limits on how far it would go, but it would never be able to destroy us. You see what I'm saying? We'll create everything. No matter how powerful that thing may think may be, it will never be as strong as us. Never. So this is see people, and this is one of the reasons why people don't want to be. They don't like my videos. They don't like, especially people that like that money. They like that money, 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 money. People will kill their own brother. Money, 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 money. They will sacrifice their children. Money, 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 money. They will kill their own mother. Money, 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 money. We will kill our own brother. Yeah. See, that's how the song should really go, because that's the truth. We sacrifice our children. We kill our brother. We kill our mother. We'll kill each other. Money, 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 money. Money. Yeah, it's the truth. Yeah, we sacrifice our own selves. Give away the most sacred part of our bodies, our most sacred part of ourselves for money, 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 money. The two most sacred part of you is your consciousness and your reproduction. Your consciousness and your reproduction is the two most sacred parts of you, and we give that way freely. Money, 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 money. Oh man, see, this is why my brothers and sisters, this is why they show up. They be laughing at me too. So y'all don't know we got personal. Look at this shit, man. Cut it, nigga. Hold the hell up. Look at this shit. Money, 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 money. Look at the solidness. Look at the solidness at the bottom of that. Whoa! And then look at the one right next to it, my people. This is what I be talking about. Ho, 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 ho. Oh my gosh. Like, really? Hold on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm trying to get the comments off my screen. All right. I was trying to hide. All right, here we go. Look at the one. Look, whoa. Is that it? Let me see. Comments all in my way. Come on, comments. And I don't know why it won't allow me to rotate my screen. Let me see something. See, it won't allow me to rotate my screen. Save, mute, English, share. Yeah, I want to know why it won't let me rotate it. But anyway, my apologies, people. You know what? Let me just turn it back around. It won't let me rotate my screen. I wanted to show you the one. People may have saw it, but the one right there. Oh, that's what they do. All right, cool. The one right there, and then look, and then the fucking comments come right back up as soon as I did that. As soon as I did that, the comments come right back up. It don't even make a difference. You don't have to see it. It's okay. You don't have to see it. It's okay. But I'm quite sure people got an understanding what I'm talking about. Now the comments going again. See, they deliberately do that because see, I know what I'm looking at. They know I know what I'm fucking looking at. This is mm, 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 mm. It's an amazing time to be alive, my brothers and sisters. I value you all. You know, I sincerely do. I just want y'all to know that the sun is separating us now. The intensity of the sun is going to increase by the end of this year, and definitely after the winter solstice, going into March of next year. I believe that something, you know, I don't know what's going to take place, but I know they have to do something in order to create uh, panic on the planet, in order to put you in a survival mode. So just be prepared for anything. I don't anybody to do any research and look at China, you will see that China is becoming unlivable. South Korea is becoming unlivable. North Korea is becoming unlivable. Oh, and then let me just mention this. Hey, Mr. MV33, one love to you, right? Let me say this to y'all real fast. All those places are coming unlivable. But I want y'all to look at Mr. MB33 video when he talked about the storm. I want you to look at that storm that's spinning in the number 9, the one that was heading towards Taiwan, right? And I want y'all to look at how that storm turned. Who's driving these motherfucking ships? Yo, I want to know who is driving these joints, bro. Like, seriously. Like, these storms. Oh, it's my man JC. I'm at the Kenny right back. These storms are doing things that they never seen other storms do before. Go somewhere, build up, stop, make a 90-degree angle, then go another direction and back up. I never seen this. They go up and back up. Never seen a storm do that. I told y'all what they are. Really think this shit is like, this is energy that's trapped here. And those ships, they push that energy back towards you. All that energy that's stuck up in the ionosphere, none of that shit is going out into the cosmos. We bringing it all back here to you. All of it is coming back. And that's what's taking place. So they already know that. I just tried to call you. Let me see. On YouTube. Put you right back. It's my man JC, man. He out here in Norfolk, Virginia. Matter of fact, he was at the first gathering I had. That brother, good brother, real good brother, man. He was at the very first gathering I had out in Philly. And he came up, man. He brought all this stuff, man. Stones. Matter of fact, that Aya Horrors piece that I always was wearing, that was the piece that he gave me. Good brother. And he out here in Norfolk, and he wanted to, he was calling. Probably see him later on the day. But other than that, my brothers and sisters, I just wanted to share this with you. I just wanted to share my heart with you. You know, understand, you can look up any of those people that I spoke about, and you will see that the only reason why most of our people are in fear is because they want something from those people. Jacob Rothschild, the Rockefellers, Queen, fake Elizabeth, and all of them jokers over there. They all fake people. Those people are walking around in suits. These people have been here for thousands of years. These people have been doing nothing but carrying out the orders of their creator, of their ruler, which is Pindar, Moloch. He go by several names. His name is Jesus, Lucifer, Yahweh. His name is all those names. And if you do research on any of those names, if you look deep into those names and do research, you will all see they all go to a Luciferian god, all of them. But the word Lucifer means light bearer. So then when they say the morning star, Lucifer, the morning star. But he reversed it and called himself Lucifer, the destroyer of the morning star. He's not the light bearer. So understand those words and how this entity is doing it. He's reversed everything, and he wants to be the God, the Lucifer. I am the morning star, but I am the destroyer of the morning star, because we are the stars that shine. We are. And they don't like us, my people. I mean, this entity doesn't, it's not that they don't like us. We created it to understand genetics. And if you want to live for a long time, just like a lot of people, how many of your brothers and sisters, how many people you know right now? Let's just be real. How many people you know right now that if somebody pulled them in a room and said, listen, you can stay 25 or 27 forever. All you have to do is usurp energy, and I'm going to teach you how to do it. What do you mean? So listen, let me give you an example. You will stay 25 for 200 years. And during your 200 years, you can create shit and make it seem like it's a new invention. And then you can pass it off to the people as something new when it's actually not something new. But you've been living here and you've been here for so long, you're going to give them the impression that it's new. And they're going to believe it. And then you become a billionaire because we're going to create the concept of money. You're going to become a billionaire. You better get away with everything that you need to get. See, this is how it, listen, and how many black people you know right now that's in entertainment that would say, yes, I would do that because they all doing it. They have agreed to it. Usurp energy. It's just that the energy, they can't harness the energy like the lizard can that they work for. See, they can't harness it like he can. So when you go to those stadiums and you see the people, the music artists, the football players, and all of them are performing, but you see the people screaming and rage and all that. That energy is going out and is going to somewhere else. Kind of like if you look at the movie, what was it? What was the movie? It was Batman and the Riddler. Batman, Two-Face, and the Riddler, right? The Riddler created a program. He created a virtual program that he can sit on top of your TV, and his name was, what the fuck was his name? His name was an anatomy name, Enigma. No, was it Enigma? Something. It was an anatomy name. I can't think of his name, but his name was Enigma. Was his name Enigma? I can't think of it. But this was Batman Forever. This was when Jim Carrey played the Riddler. If you go look at that movie, he created a device like your cable television, your Bluetooth, set that there, and it was beaming into it showed it beaming directly into your fucking brain. As it's beaming into your brain, you don't see it, but Batman was able to see it through using different wavelength to see the energy that's coming off of it, the frequency that come out. It was beaming to the brain, and from the consciousness, it was beaming out the ceiling of the roof to Enigma, all from all over. Everybody that had one of those devices, that shit was in his brain, and he was able to download all of their thoughts and memory. He was able to get bank account numbers. He was able to get everything he wanted from these people by them attaching themselves to his frequency, to his machine. Now tell me that ain't some shit here. Now tell me that ain't already happening. Tell me my people wouldn't already want to do that. Just be honest. So this is when I'm explaining to my brothers and sisters that you have something on the planet that's not only just drinking blood, but it's also getting energy. His source of life is energy and blood. A lot of the things that he has created on the planet may drink off blood as well. But most of the things, his thing is pure energy, and he wanted in every form and fashion. He wanted through the frequency that you're giving away your soul, and you're believing in him, or a portion of him, or you at these stadiums and football games or whatever the case may be, and you're out there giving out that energy. What do you think these towers with these pole lines on it that's old? I don't. Listen, man. Some of our people, man, we really think that these people, we really believe that these people have intelligence. They don't. It's their creator. And once we really come together as a group of people and realize that, we will realize the game or the test that we placed ourselves under. Simple as that. So we can continue to bullshit. We can continue to turn a deaf ear and a blind eye. I'm not looking for you to believe me. I'm looking for you to believe and trust in you. That's what I'm looking for. Because what I'm saying to you resonates with you. It is. This ain't no war on the heaven. Everybody want to talk about this mystical shit. We talking about this shit right here, right now. We ain't talking about, I'm not talking about yesterday. We talking about this shit here right now. We get our babies back. This game is over. You can't see the game. Well, fruits and vegetables come from the earth. Electricity, energy, that comes from the earth. Free energy. All of that shit comes from the earth. We don't need gas. We don't need gas to put in no vehicle. We good. And if we wanted to do it, we could do that. But we good. All this shit come from the earth. You know how these football stadiums and basketball stadiums, you know how they being built? Off of you. Going to their schools, going to their high schools, playing basketball, going to their colleges, their universities, playing basketball. That's how it's being built. It ain't being built because you're paying college tuition. A lot of the college athletes, they get what? Grants and scholarships. Because of what? Their athletic ability. So stop playing with me. And you got other races of people that are paying to see this. And more importantly, you are paying for it because you are raising your children up every day to be worker bees. More importantly, they're working for mosquitoes. They're not working. I can see if they was working for the betterment of their species. See, even though honeybees even though honeybees fertilize the food and feed the planet, their priority is to take care of themselves first. This is what y'all don't understand. When they going out pollinating and grabbing shit, the number one priority is to help themselves first, is to make sure that their species is okay. Make sure that they sustain their survival. And then in their practices, what they're doing is able to help and assist the entire planet. So if you're practicing something that's not one that's sustaining your species naturally, it's not going to be beneficial to the entire planet, which eventually is going to crumble, like your school systems, like you're all of a sudden defund the police department, all your law enforcement, all of a sudden your medical field is all starting, a bright light is starting to be shined on your medical field, huh? Because Khalid's making more sense than people that have been walking around for the longest just dragging you the fuck along, huh? That's being real. How somebody else is going to tell you that you got anger issues, that you need to be psychologically evaluated when they snatch babies up and toss them in the fire. And more importantly, we ain't even got to talk about that. How somebody going to say you're dealing with mental issues or anger issues and psychological issues, but meanwhile, their occupation is based off of genocide? What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Their occupation is based off of genocide, psychological genocide. And I need to believe that you can teach me something in order for you to be a teacher. I need to believe that I'm sick in order for me to come to you and look for assistance from you. Or you making me sick by what you are putting in my education, while you are forcefully feeding this to me through the environment that was created for me. And if I decide that I no longer want to participate in your culture and your way of life, now you got my own people looking at me like I'm fucking crazy. Like I done lost my mind because I no longer want to capitulate to your level of existence. I want to move forward beyond you. And you got my people looking at me like I'm crazy. That's crazy. You can't name an occupation that's not based off of genocide. Not one. The more money you make, the more people you destroy. Remember that. The bigger the paycheck, the more deaths is on your fucking hands. You ain't thinking about that. I'm just making music. How I'm killing people. Nigga, what you rapping about? What you rapping about? Are you rapping about the difference in these molecules? Are you rapping about the difference that they were on all fours and grow tails? They actually eat each other? Huh? They were uncivilized people, and even to this day, they are still uncivilized. What we rapping about? What we doing? Oh, man. Y'all got the right one, man. Y'all got the right one. Y'all got the right one. So I ain't got no, what we need to talk about the Palladians and so forth and so forth, all these other fucking sick entities that are on all so many other different lives. Yeah, but what about the life that we create? The hell is up with y'all? We still talking about all other lives. What about the life that we create? What about that young star seed right there? Huh? That can't leave the hospital without a social security number and a fucking name. What about that star seed right there? I seen a big ant walking across the thing. I seen Bigfoot. Nigga, I seen a thief of consciousness of children. I see the thief of consciousness of children. You don't see that deep. You know why? You know why we don't see that? Because we got to get that money. Because when we get that money, we going to get that honey. We going to get that. You know what, ladies? I got that money. You're going to be like, She love me. They look at me. I get my feet. Oh, come here, girl. Come here. I put 30,000 on that thing, man. Stop playing with me. Fuck going on? What? What? Man, you have no idea, man. Perform. 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 Man, perform at your best. Do your best. Rock out. You have no idea what the audience that you are attracting. No idea the audience that you are attracting. Perform. Continue to perform while our children are sacrificed. Continue. Continue to do that. So we call it whatever we want, man. There's some people out here that got better connections and better platforms than I do. You see what I'm saying to you? Shit. Call it what you want, man. Call it what you want. I'm sitting there looking at a video the other day, like, we're really lost, man. All we give a fuck about is looking good and fucking. That's all we care about. We don't give a fuck about nothing else. We don't care nothing else about life. All we care about is looking good and fucking, bro. And guess what's gonna happen? Both of them gonna come to an end. Watch how fast that shit come to an end. Ain't no nigga. Watch how fast both of those come to an end. Looking good and fucking. You gonna look natural. You gonna learn what natural look like. You understand? You know what? I don't even like my hair. When my hair get freshly twisted, you know what I mean? I like it. It's cool. I like it when it's fringy. I like that. And if you don't like it, fuck it. See you. I'm still groomed. I'm still clean, but I like my shit when it's fringy. You know what I'm saying? I like my shit to be a lion. You know what I mean? A lion's mane. I like my shit to be, you know what I mean? Don't get it twisted. I'm still gonna keep myself groomed, but I like my shit to be different. Niggas is too cute out here. Niggas looking cuter than their fucking girls, bro. I'm like, damn, niggas smell good. I told y'all, you walk inside of you go inside of a club today and all the lights is out. You don't know what you don't know what fucking side the women are on. You go inside the motherfucking club, you know how they got the lights all the way down and the lights is like flashing and it's dark. And you just go off of voices and aroma. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that sound like female voices over this side. Let me walk on over here. That motherfucking light come on, there's nothing but niggas over here. Are y'all serious? That nigga smell like apple pies and fucking peaches. Niggas is soaking in milk baths and shit. Niggas is soaking in milk baths now. I gotta get right for my baby. Yo, baby, we gonna do this milk bath together. I be like, yo, I don't even. And women, you know what's so funny? The 3D women think that shit's fly. What's wrong with a nigga grooming himself? Ain't nothing wrong. I'm groomed, my nails are clean, but you ain't gonna see polish and fouled off. You ain't gonna see none of that shit there, bro. What's up? What's wrong with you? Huh? What's wrong? Your hands are made to dig in the dirt. Some of y'all can't even climb trees. You can't even climb a tree. What the fuck is you talking about, bro? Seriously. And this is real. And y'all condone this. And this is why we have grown soft as a race. It's how we've grown soft as a species. This is why right now we're the most vulnerable species on the planet to get enslaved again. It's easier right now for them to enslave us than it was before. Right now. It's more easier for them to literally show up to our doors and put us in bondage as it was before. As it was before. This man had to go through hell to get us where we at right now. He had to create 3 motherfucking species to get us in this condition. The Asian race did it first, the Arab race did it, and then the white race did it. He had to create 3 different species to do this damn thing to us. And that's sad. That's sad. So, listen, man. Y'all getting Instagram love, man. Y'all getting Instagram love. I tell y'all, I be on here vibing on Instagram, but I can't see the comments no more. But I bet you if I turn this damn phone around, I guarantee you the comments will pop right back the hell up. I know it'll pop right back up if I turn this damn phone around. But yes, my people, I'm gonna leave y'all with this. Value yourself. Love yourself and value others. That's what I'm gonna say. Love yourself and value others. When you no longer see the value in something, be strong enough to walk away from it so it can grow, not so you can grow. Because the reason why you no longer see value in it because you have grown. The person don't see that. The person is still looking at value in the same thing because they haven't grown. So you have to let go so they can grow, not you. You're fine. You saw that. I saw my value in that. I'm good. I seen the value in this. I'm good. I seen that. I'm good. I'm not gonna hang around you because I feel lonely because now I don't see the value in me being one with self. If I gotta be around you, I gotta have people in my company that does my soul no good, but does my physical vessel good, then I didn't grow. I'm not ascending. I'm not doing what I need to do. Because the first level of ascension is understanding that you are the single cell, that you need no leader. You have everything that you need. You are all that is natural, and all that is natural is you. You can sustain yourself. That's the one, first level of consciousness. You can sustain yourself. You don't need no one to sustain you. You got this. You understand how important it is to have an individual mind. But you also understand the collectiveness of the minds, how powerful that can be. But you're not going to collect, you're not going to, if I'm a, let me give it to you like this, and it's just being real. If I'm a BMW, right? Or let's put it to you like this. If I'm a Honda, right? If I hang around other Hondas, I'm never gonna get better. Same old shit, okay? And then it's gonna get boring. But if I'm a Honda and I move around a Mercedes Benz or a BMW, whoa, I like that. I like that. It's gonna inspire me. It's gonna do one or two things with me. It's gonna make me a hater, make me envious, push me further in my ego, push me further in my laziness, or it's gonna inspire me to upgrade my motherfucking vehicle. That's what it's going to do. It's going to inspire me to upgrade my vehicle. And then when you get to the BMW, then you upgrade, say, oh, I see the Rolls Royce. You can either be a hater or you can say, I'm inspired. I'm going to jump up to that. And that's a free will. That's choice. I don't want to stick around people that's on the same frequency, that's still there, that don't want to grow. Because when you don't grow, there's no use for you. And this is what the planet is saying, the universe is saying. There is no youth for people that don't want to grow. You can say you want to grow, but you have to put actions towards growing. The universe sees that. What are you doing towards that you want to grow, to expand your mind? You should be able to have a conversation on any level. You just don't want to be on certain levels. Plain blank and simple. You should be able to speak and articulate yourself to any age of life, because this is what Earth does. Earth can speak to any age of life. The truth. And the truth is easy, but it's disturbing too. I just wanted to say, my people, again, the heat wave that's now currently in China is going to Europe, and it's partial of it is on the West Coast, but it ain't nothing yet. It's going to come even more. After this winter solstice right here, we're going to still feel the intensity of the sun leading up to the winter solstice, but after this winter solstice going into the spring equinox of March of 2023, I can promise you, my people, we're going to have it's going to be overwhelming. 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 It's going to be overwhelming on two things. You're going to see the dead get even more dead, and then you're going to see the living become more livable, more living. You're going to see the light shine more light. That's what's going to happen. You're going to see the dead become more dead. So don't be surprised if you see somebody eating some shit out here, animals doing that shit. Don't be surprised if you don't see dogs start freaking out and doing crazy. Don't be surprised. All I'm saying to you is this. You're going to see a dramatic change. That's all I'm saying to you. So I value my people. I appreciate y'all, woman, child, and man, heaven and earth. eternal light. Each one reach one. This is how we grow. I see you, my brothers and sisters. I see you. Now, before I end it with this, I want to say this, right? The She-Hulk on Disney, why do you think they're green? Why do you think the Incredible Hulk is green? Gamma radiation is the highest form of radiation. And what color is it? It's green. That's the same color as melanin. I want y'all to understand that. But melanin produces all the colors. But when you, the first line of sight of melanin, which would be green, just so that y'all know that. This, I want y'all to really understand that. When you look at the Aurora Borealis, they are green, people. Those are charged particles from the sun. So then you take gamma radiation, which is the most highest form and strongest form of radiation, and then you look at the Incredible Hulk, and then you got She-Hulk. Why? And then look at how tall they are and big they are. And then you go look around, and now you see in certain parts of the world, foods are growing huge. Cabbage is big. Corn is getting big. Certain parts of the globe, food plants are being huge, are bigger. Why? Because the intensity of the sun, where we're moving at, everything is going back to its natural size. Eric, we shrunk, people. I don't know how many times I got to tell you this. We literally shrunk. This is not the size of your avatar. I value my people. Protect yourself at all times with knowledge, sunlight, chlorophyll, distilled water, 3D human free. Kalama Amin Rock, God gene for life. Sunblood, sunblood, sunblood. I am not black. Yizzo.